championship match in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada.
I tell you what, Traber's got his work cut out for him. The Rock will start the match. The higher finisher in the tournament, he being the tournament leader, gets the choice. That means he'll throw the first shot, and he'll be able to determine his own destiny if the match is close in the 10th frame. Here we go. This guy can put some stuff on the ball. Parker Bone, was he watching the same shot that happened to Parker the first 2 frames? The 3, 6, 7. And what he needs to do is get the ball over here. We saw Parker have it in the 10th frame on this same lane. Needs to get the ball to the right of the 3 pin. Drive it over in the 7. The ball will take out the 6.
What an upsetting first shot.
Well, they said there's a little bit more oil on the lanes, and obviously Traber's been out there for almost an hour. Stayrook coming in cold.
Oh, yes. Textbook.
Absolutely perfect. Woo! And you don't want to give your opponent an opening in the very first frame, and this is the way to put the squeeze on him. Great shot by the Rock.
After the conversion by the tournament leader, coming back is David Traber, striking the first frame. 45 to the winner, 25 to the runner-up.
Now let's see how he's playing the lanes. He's right around the 3rd arrow. He's going to slide in this area. Now his ball track will be almost straight. His approach will be a little bit of hook, and what he wants to do is make sure he gets a nice smooth loft out over the lane. Boy, put it right on the lines there, partner.
He certainly did. 7 strikes in his 248 to 218 victory over Ozio, and then 5 strikes in defeating Bone, as we have Jess Stayrook now. Best finish this year was 19th. Last year, a big year. Won the Bud Light at Sayville, won the AC Delco Classic. 2 fourths and 1 fifth and 137,000.
He's tacking the lanes a little bit different than Dave Traber. Other than being left-hander to right-hander, he is using the whole lane, similar to what we saw Parker Bone trying to do.
Delayed reaction, walking it off. The 7 went.
Mixed emotions there. He throws a really good shot adjusting off that 3, 6, 7 he left in the first frame, and he just saws the rack and almost leaves the 7-10 split. So in one way he made a great shot, and in another way he got lucky, I guess, Chris. But I think that's the kind of shot he's looking for. He keeps throwing it there. He's not going to leave many pins very often.
No 300s here this week.
High game was bowled by this man, 299.
All right. Conversion in the first frame, a strike in the second, and a spare in the third for Stayrook. Now with a double up, David Traber, 3rd frame. Three in a row.
Well, he's out like a jackrabbit. Let's just see if he can be a finisher. No left-hander has won a tournament this year. The Rock trails by 20, sitting on the bench. Do not count this man out.
Two PBA titles, including the national championship for Traber. Third match of the afternoon, as Melissa enjoys it with his wife. final match. More after this.
The highest standards for engine protection. And Mica-Tin to stop the itch and cool the burn of athlete's foot. Mica-Tin.
Back again in Mississauga, you're looking at the tournament leader, Jess Stayrook, who marked with a spare in the fourth frame, covering in the 2-4-7. And now he's left the 7-pin on the left lane, trailing by 34 his opponent, David Traber.
Jess, who has struggled the last month and a half on tour, in fact, not even made the top 24 in the last 6 tournaments, took the 2-week break off since the Brunswick Tournament Champions and told me he practiced 7 hours a day. And he says no matter what he practices, he feels like he has all the shots right now. And when you practice that long, Chris, at first you work on technique, and then you work on just throwing strikes. You work on your straight shot, your speed, inside, outside. Stayrook is in shape. However, Traber has a good grip on him as he leads by 34 pins. He's perfect through the first 4 frames championship match.
And the 200-pounder from Woodstock, Illinois, hits number 5. David won in Baltimore last year. Of course, that's where we go next week.
Yes, sir. The defending champion, and just a tremendous sports area. They have a horse race there right after us here, Chris. And you've been some horse races in this area before, haven't you?
Yes, at Woodbine, Eddie Arcaro and I did Secretariat's next to last race. Won by about 22 lengths. Easy race to call.
What a terrific break.
He's halfway. Number 6.
Where's this pin come from? Let's watch the head pin. That's the only pin I can think it can be, Chris. No, disappears back there. A mysterious 11th pin comes out and takes the 10 pin out.
It's from the Mississauga tribe. Finally getting his second strike in this championship match, coming in the 6th frame.
Jess's father, Max, is a police officer in the San Diego area, and if Traber gets one more break like that, he'll have to arrest him to keep Jess in this match. Jess a possible 246. Traber going at a 249 pace. Stayrook cannot afford to miss and throw anything but strikes this far through.